All right. Before we get into the previous Dumb Luck Sports episode or the newest rendition of it, um, I wanted to give everyone an update. I wanted to let them know that we are still doing the giveaway, even though we fell short of it. So, since I think we only gained like two more subscribers than when we were doing it, we will be doing a $24 giveaway. So, only four people entered, but I do want to be a man of my word and keep that. So without further ado, before we get into it, I do want to share my screen and show everyone. So unless you are Ian, Josh, Mindo, or Tyler, you can skip this portion of the video, but just wanted to show you guys this. So we're gonna do pretty much last man standing and how it works. So if you get landed on, you're eliminated. No offense, but that's what we're gonna do. So. Oh, Ian is the first one out of it. Okay. All right. Next one. Let's see who last man standing is going to be. Oh, all right. Tyler is eliminated from the money pot. It's between Mindo and Josh. And come on, keep going. I'd rather give it to Josh. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Josh, you are eliminated. No, I have to give money to Mindo. Ah, that is one of my little brother's friends. But he did follow the rules of the giveaway, so all is fair and square. I just know he's gonna not let me live this down. So, anyway, just wanted to give you guys an update on that, and appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully, you enjoy this episode. Thanks. Record to this
To be honest,
computer.
I didn't.
Go ahead, Richie. It's fine. I'll just cut this part out. What were you gonna say?
No, I didn't look at the fucking thing at all. It wouldn't pull up for me, so I have no idea what we're talking about.
Oh my. Ah,
I'm
jeez.
clueless on
Ah.
everything.
All right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special edition of Dumb Luck Sports. I am here with Richie Kaminsky and my good friend Joey Baker as well. I actually went to college with these idiots. Been friends with them since. Both played Ultimate Frisbee. I didn't myself because I was too fat. But anyway, both Yinzers, and hence the name of this episode, the Yinzersode. I personally am not from Pittsburgh. I know I'm a LARPer, whatever. But these two are, they're both born and raised in the outskirts slash in the city of Pittsburgh. So thought it'd be cool to have them on right before football season. So if you guys want to intro yourselves a little bit, feel free to.
Yeah. Well, first of all, going back to your one point about frisbee, I didn't play frisbee for 3 years because I was too fat. But anyways,
Jeez. Okay.
early retirement had to call it quits.
Medically retired.
Yeah,
Medically.
exactly. But I'm Joey. People call me Buckets. That's what I was nicknamed at Xavier, Bucky, any variant of that. Yeah, like Logan said, I went to college with these guys. Knew Richie back in high school playing Ultimate.
That's
And
crazy.
yeah, I got introduced to well, I introduced myself to Logan
Hmm.
on a Thursday night or a Thursday afternoon before Steelers Giants in 2020.
Hmm.
I heard that he was from Pittsburgh and or he liked the Steelers in his introduction, so said, "Hey, I'm gonna have some beers, have get some wings or something, and watch the game." Wanted to see if you wanted to tag along, and it's been that ever since. But yeah, like Logan said, I'm from the outskirts, obviously, of Pittsburgh. Love all Pittsburgh sports. Love Pitt. Love the Steelers, Pirates, Penguins. Love college basketball, college football. But yeah, that's me. I'm a lifelong fan of Dumb Luck Sports since December, and this is just a huge honor for me to be on the show today.
Hey, thanks, Buckets. He actually introduced himself to me as Buckets. Like I don't think I knew Joey's first name for like a month. I'm not gonna lie, but as you can see by his background, for people watching the YouTube, he's clearly a big Virginia Tech fan.
Mm,
I don't
yeah,
know, I don't know what's
huge.
going on back there. But why do you guys keep muting yourselves? Just keep yourselves on mute. They're good. You don't have to keep muting yourselves. This is free flowing. Come
Well,
on.
you're talking about me being a Virginia Tech fan.
So you're
I
gonna
have to
stay
say
silent?
something.
You're gonna stay
No,
silent?
I unmuted myself.
Are you rocking your Xbox headset?
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah.
That's what Jack does.
PlayStation.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Anyway,
respect.
Richie.
All right, so since the yapper is done, I'm Richie, born and raised outside of Pittsburgh, probably 10, 15 minutes from Buckets. Never knew him until high school. I played Ultimate, still do. I was never fat, so was
Yeah,
able to do that.
me and Buckets are fat compared to Richie. Richie makes fun of us, calling us lards, but anyway, continue. Sorry.
That's the point. Yeah, went to Xavier, met these boys. We have a group chat. It's probably the most active group chat I've ever been in.
That's
I get
crazy.
nonstop. It's one of the most, and I text a lot of people.
That's crazy, man. I can't believe that. I mean, I feel like it's mostly just me spamming you guys for the most part,
No, it's
but
both. It's all of us. We're all idiots.
Yeah, we all
yeah.
spam. I'd say that it's probably on the podium for me
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
since this
look.
is a podium show.
Yeah, I got it pinned right here. Right here.
So do
Okay.
I.
Yeah.
I
See?
do not have it pinned.
Wow. Wow.
Sorry. Sorry.
Wow. Wow. What a scumbag Joey is. What a
Guess we're not
scumbag.
as cool as Joey,
Yeah, no
who
kidding. Guess
also introduced himself as Buckets to me
it.
first year. I was a sophomore. He was a freshman for the frisbee team. He goes, "Call me Buckets." The whole team made fun of him because they were like, "What the fuck does that mean?" You know, where did that come
Make
from?
fun of is a bit of a stretch. I don't know about that.
It was a running gag in the upperclassmen for sure.
No?
It's okay. It happened. It
If
sounds
I
fast.
remember correctly, the only answer you gave, because you did make your nickname yourself, was you were playing an arcade basketball game and you
Oh no.
continuously made buckets, and so they ended up calling you Buckets. That's what I remember.
Bucket hat first day of orientation.
You said it went all the way back
And
through high school.
that it did not go through high school. It was first day of orientation, Manresa. The folks in Brockman kept calling me buckets because I was
Oh
wearing
no.
a bucket hat.
Yeah,
The Brock
Man,
Nasty. R.I.P.
the
we
Brook
love
Nasty.
Manresa.
Oh gosh. Well, anyway, one thing I did want to touch on specifically is Richie and I were with Joey the night that Mr. KP8, who is currently or played, was because he got subbed out for Hayes King, right? Because you got a touchdown. Anyway, we were there that night when the Steelers drafted him, and everyone was obviously hyped and whatnot. We have this hilarious picture of Joey, but I can't find the picture. But I do have.
Oh,
I
oh.
I know it's awful, but I do have the sticker of it. I'm gonna try and see if I can pull it up and make it like really big and put it over the Zoom link so it really sticks out. But it's him crying tears of joy that the Steelers drafted Kenny Pickett. It is one of the greatest pictures I have on my phone because obviously out of context it looks like it's happy tears, but it is very not. It was not at all.
It was mixed emotion tears. Look,
And
I was very excited and emotional in a good way because my college football team, we don't get $500 million from the Saudis for a jersey patch. We're not one of the upper echelon teams. So, he was a guy who elevated our program to a conference championship and to a New Year's Six Bowl, which he didn't play in, which sucked. But he is my favorite player of all time. He, was such a vital figure in my fandom of Pitt football, and I was so happy that he got drafted. It was very emotional. The other side of that was, yeah, I kind of knew that what did happen was possibly going to happen, where he was going to stink, and everyone, especially the state Penn fans and the redneck couch burners from Morgantown, they were gonna, just make it super toxic. Um, so yeah, it was mixed emotions. But yeah, that's baseball.
that's baseball. That's right. Shout out Rob Gucci. That's
Gotta love
awesome.
it.
Awesome. And dude,
Love it.
it was so funny. We were dying laughing. I listen, I will go hand up. I was a Kenny Pickett believer. Like when it came around to the fourth quarter,
Dude,
it
I
was
wanted Malik Willis that year
we
so
all
badly. He
did.
was still on the table.
We all did.
And
We
then we
all were
hear
like, it was so
Kenny Pickett, quarterback, Pitt University. And I just look over and Buckets is crying because it's his wet dream to have a Pitt
Yeah.
quarterback as the Steelers quarterback.
Oh,
I
so
guarantee you it
bad.
is no longer my wet dream. Been there, done that. And
It's
it's
your wet towel
not
now.
you said it, not me.
Oh God. Oh man. I still remember going over to Joey's house because we were playing the Jets, so we were getting I think it was still a close game, but I watched the first half of the game at my place and then I walked over down the street and then Joey just goes, I got a very interesting text. And he's sitting there. He gets up, starts fucking waving his towel. He's like, KPA, KPA. He fucking starts slamming an icy light to when he goes in. First, like third play of the game, he throws a pick because Chase Claypool
Not his
drops the
fault.
ball.
Not his fault.
I'll go ahead. Yeah, yeah, that was not his fault. I agree. It was not his fault. But with that said, he was asked for 3 quarters of football, but golly, did the fourth quarter bring some electric moments with the against the Ravens specifically when he threw that touchdown to
Oh
Najee
my God.
in
Yeah.
Baltimore. That was sick. Then the one that iced the game to George Pickens. That was sick too. No, I personally have no hate for my heart in Kenny Pickett. I just think he's not a great quarterback. I don't know. Everyone believed in him, I feel like. But I don't know. I
Well,
still think
currently Haynes King is doing better than him. He was pulled after 11 throws, went 8 for 11 and 62 yards and 1 sack.
he was still throwing
Okay, well
short of sticks on third down.
that's misleading because if you
Haynes
kept him
King already
in
has
the whole
11,
game,
Still
if
the
you keep him in the whole game, he is getting a
100 yards
touchdown
and a
on that
passing
last
touchdown.
drive. He is getting a touchdown on that last drive, and you know that.
no, I don't know.
They
I
didn't
don't
even keep
know.
him in for a full half.
Oh,
Gotta
no.
give gotta give your scrubs some run in the first game.
Hey,
Yeah.
side note, did you see Najee still hasn't been signed yet?
He's still a
Dude might
free agent?
retire.
He's a free
Yeah,
agent. Oh my.
That's crazy, man.
I know.
It's something about first round running backs. They all just like they look really good for a couple years, and then the team's like,
And
yeah,
then you
like
fucking shoot out your eye with a fucking firecracker.
that too.
Hate when
Uh,
that happens.
yeah, I know. What is his JPP? He can definitely talk about
Yeah.
that, but he blew up his hand. He has like 3 fingers now.
hmm
So bad. But a couple of things I wanted to get into with you guys because I know we all are cone hoisters, or were at least for the time being.
Last in the
Um,
division.
yeah, yeah.
Woo.
We're recording this on Thursday, August 6th. It's currently 9:30, and the Pirates are last in the division.
Actually, I'd
Um,
rather talk about Koivunen and getting an 8 year
Oh my
fucking
God.
yeah, I listen.
contract.
I'm
Cal
not.
Dubas is not cooking.
It
That's a
was.
fucking.
It was
Can I
four.
swear?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
dude,
all
you're
right.
doing it.
I didn't know you were gonna sit here and bleep everything. Because
No.
if so, I'd be like,
Mm.
fuckity fuck, and
No.
rattling them off.
What was it? 8 years, 4 million across those 8 years, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's a
Yeah, it's
swing,
four mil A B. Like the first 2 years are like under a mil. And
Wasn't he
there's
a
like
part of the
And
a
he
Getzel
has
there's
two
deal?
a
NHL goals. I have two
yeah.
less goals than Koivunen
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
part of
in
the
the
Gensel
NHL.
trade. Part of
Yeah,
the
that's what
Gensel
I
trade.
thought. He was,
Has not been great.
yeah, he got, I mean, he got pulled
He
up for a
didn't play
couple
at
of
all.
games. He got pulled up for a couple games, didn't he? He was like
Yeah,
Okay,
two,
yeah.
but he
he
was a
played like
fourth liner.
40 games. I specifically remember he had a lot of good opportunities, but he couldn't score.
Couldn't capitalize. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and
tough.
that was the big knock on him. But yeah, it was a wild decision. I generally like what Dubas has done as a GM. I think that he's, a smart guy and he's good at bringing in young talent. This was just so out of left field and makes little to no sense. But I mean, we'll
So
see.
stat wise, yeah, he only has 2 goals and 5 assists in 39 games, but his playing time was so limited. He's 23 years old, and he played 9 games for Wilkes-Barre and had 4 goals and 5 assists in 9 games. So when he
Yeah.
plays, he's productive.
Yeah,
Yep. He's just got to be
It's
stuck on that
yeah.
fourth line, right?
Well,
he's not a fourth liner.
maybe this year. Yeah, he'll probably move up
Yeah.
to third.
Yeah. I don't know.
But 8 years. I mean, that's a swing. You know, you want someone like that. It's young enough.
Yeah,
That could be a future piece.
you could
Get him
look
for
at
super
it.
cheap.
Yeah, you can look at it in two ways. Like, yeah, it's a weird deal right now, but like if he pans out, like, dude, Dubas is gonna look like a fucking beast. Like they're gonna be
Yeah.
like, oh hey,
Yeah. So
look, 8 years, 4 million, he's under contract. He's probably gonna be asking for a little bit of a pay raise here if he starts doing well in his first 2 years. But I don't know. I mean, it's just a really weird deal because you don't see that kind of stuff. Like for other sports, sure, it might be a little bit
hockey.
weirder. Hockey, like you don't see that stuff at all. Like the only
No.
people who are getting 8 year deals are like the superstars, and they're like, "Hey, you're a franchise guy, and we're
Yeah.
paying you the big bucks." You don't see 8 years, four
Well,
million across those 8 years.
yeah,
Hmm.
that's how sports are going in general. It doesn't matter what sport we're talking about. They're trying to get these superstar that he might have something. They're signing him to super long deals now because in 8 years he's going to be asking for 10 mil a year instead of four,
Yeah,
Hmm.
even if
that's
he's
true.
average.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, that's very
that's why
true.
we signed Connor Griffin to what, a 9 year
Yeah,
contract?
baseball's. I guess that's true. Baseball's a little bit different than hockey too, because like the
But I'm just
longevity of.
saying that
I see.
average is going to be
Yeah,
crazy in 9 years versus what it is today.
yeah, no, he's gonna be asking for a fat contract from the Pirates, and they're just not gonna be able to offer it
Mm,
to him.
no.
Yeah, yeah, it's not gonna be fun. Same thing. I it's actually. Well, now that we're going back to Pirates, what is wrong with Skeens, dude? Seriously, why can't he figure it out?
We all
What
know, but
happened?
we can't say it on a podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, Buck especially knows, dude.
Yeah, I know. I know. Dude,
Buck's been sleeping with Livy.
she's, his super hot girlfriend's going to white titty parties. She's, filming Baywatch with a bunch of hot dudes. You don't think that like weighs on his mind at all?
Nah, it probably does rattle him a little bit. It's gotta. There's no way it doesn't. Because like, I mean, respectfully, if that were me, like I'd be like, dude, like, no, like you should not be doing those kind of movies. Respectfully, of course. Like obviously, like more power to you. But at me being
I mean,
selfish, if that were me, I'd be like,
she's
nah.
she's got to cash in while she can. I mean, it's like Baywatch. It's not like it's not like an HBO show where she's taking everything off. You know what I mean?
I
Like
mean, I
it's
guess that's true.
why not for her perspective, and I'll give her this credit, why not capitalize while you can on looking super hot? Because who knows if she's gonna pan out with Skeens and then what's she gonna do?
We're
Yeah,
setting an expiration date here.
yeah. Yeah, what do
Nah, if
you?
you want the logistic like actual sports talk on this answer, it's combination of A, he's not throwing the ball fast enough. He's only
No.
throwing like 94 max. Like he's not
Yeah,
throwing anywhere near what he was last year or the year before. I don't know if that's management. I don't know if he's injured. Who knows? But A, that's a big way on. And two, every team sees Skeens as the penultimate superstar. So you watch his film. That's the only like
Hmm.
I'm sure they watch a ton of different players' films, but
it's
Skeens is
true.
like the one person you constantly watch to see how he throws. So when we go up against them, they know exactly what's coming.
It's very
It makes
true.
film watching a lot easier when you see him. First year, no one has any information on him. You know, you're just watching college stuff, and it obviously grows from college to professionals. But now that he's been in the league for 3 plus years, it's like we know what he's capable of doing. He's not as superstar. I mean, look at the drastic decline Shohei Ohtani's had in pitching.
Hmm.
Like
Shohei also
people have
got
watched
injured,
him and
but
people have
yeah,
loved him.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
like the longer you're in a league, the drastic difference you have. But when you first start, think about who's our superstar hitter right now? That we just
Brandon
called.
Lau, NL MVP.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding.
No, 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 no.
Valdez.
Valdez.
Valdez. Yeah, think about
Yeah.
that. He was on a hot streak because he could hit the ball. And
Yeah.
then
Hmm.
players learned, pitchers started watching his film, and now he hasn't hit a home run in what, 6 games, 7 games?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
batting like a buck 19 right now in his
It's
past
like,
like
yeah, it's
20
like
some
once
at
you get
bats.
in, you can fool a bunch of pitchers, but when they're watching film, when it's your job to watch film, you're
Yeah.
supposed to pick that
Start
stuff
to
up.
pick some stuff up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like what they say on the broadcast yesterday. Like he's only topped out at like 98. Like
Yeah. It's
he's
crazy.
only thrown like three pitches above 98, like all of July. Like his July was just horrendous.
Oh, it's so
Um,
bad.
And yeah, I think velocity is definitely a part of that. And then, yeah, it's like Richie said, they're watching film and, these guys are taking new approaches. Like, I remember his rookie year, he could only go like 4 or 5 innings, but he was only letting up like 1 run or no runs. But that's
Yeah.
because he's struggling to strike guys out. And now I think that that's just such like a added factor of guys are still doing that and then they're figuring it out. And when they get into those, 2 strike counts, they're starting to just throw the bat to see if anything sticks. And more often than not, like his stuff hasn't been good enough for it to be, strikeout or even like ground out or pop out.
Yeah. You know what I think it is? The World Baseball Classic team ruined him. All the pitchers from that team stink. Tariq Skubal got lit up in his first. I mean, granted, Tariq's a great pitcher, but he got lit up in his first one as a Dodger. He started off the year kind of stinky. Logan Webb
Mm-hmm.
started off the year kind of stinky. Skeens, I think, is starting to feel that a little bit now. Obviously, Skeens started the year off with like a 15 ERA, but that was not
Yeah.
his fault whatsoever. But that World Baseball Classic, I don't know what happened. He
That
just,
first game was
oh
hilarious.
my gosh,
That
I
was
was.
awful.
Oh,
Awful.
O'Neal Cruz single-handedly the
Cruz.
reason for that. But
Fucking yeah,
anywho,
Cruz killed
I
the
think
vibes the
Skeens
whole
murdered
year.
him.
yeah,
That's why we
Oh
haven't
my
seen
God.
that's
Cruz.
why imagine no one's heard anything from him. No one's seen him post on social media. We need him back like soon. It's
Oh my
bad.
God. Yeah.
Well, it, that's one thing with the Pirates too. It's crazy. They actually went out and were buyers at the deadline. They went out and got Luke Weaver, who for some reason was not used today. I don't know why. He went out and go get a beast of a
Because we
pitcher.
were down 2-5 the entire game.
No, we weren't. The game was tied 2-2, and then Gary Sanchez hit a solo shot, and then that's when it got bad after that. But
Well, I think they're just
anyway,
saving him as a closer. I don't think they're using him as a
Yeah.
bullpen.
but like at the same point, he could go for a while. Like Luke Weaver's a dog. Like he can go for extended periods of time. I don't know why you don't use
I'll
him.
be I'll be curious to see how this Mets series goes because the Mets look insane right
Oh
now,
yeah, they just
and
Yeah.
demolished the Guardians.
the record doesn't show that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And that's something that like I know that you wanted to talk about like our playoff chances. Like looking at the schedule for like yeah, looking
Yeah,
at the
it's not
schedule
good.
for the past
Why
couple
do I get
weeks,
hope every year?
we've been loaded with, really good teams and playoff teams. And then you sort of see, this light at the tunnel with the Mets. And then you actually get to the series and they're, picking it back up. So it's just, I don't think that
Keep in
this
mind, we
isn't
just
the get
played
back
Milwaukee, and
series.
we are
Yeah.
16 games behind Milwaukee.
Yep. And
Yeah.
Ryan O'Hearn just got hurt last series. Um, yeah, it's not looking good. I'm gonna be honest, it's
Do
not
you
looking
remember
good.
Ryan O'Hearn's 3 home run game?
Oh, that was awesome.
Almost went for the
Absolutely,
cycle.
Never
absolutely
Where did
forget.
that
loved
come
it.
from?
I don't.
Never
I
forget.
miss it. Never forget. I hope Spencer Horowitz can do it. That'd be electric, especially out of everyone on our team. That'd be awesome. But um, I won't get into reasons
I
why.
see a few buckets.
Yeah, so the next like four series, here's what it looks like. It's the Mets. Obviously, we talked about that. That's at home. That's really the only like hope I have. But then we got the Marlins away at the Marlins, but they've kind of slowed down a little bit.
Mhm.
Then got the Red Sox at home the weekend of the 15th. I will be boots on ground for
Getting
that
swept.
15th game. Probably.
We're gonna go 1-2 against the Mets,
Yep. And then
one and
we
two against the Marlins,
Yeah.
so that the
swept against the Red Sox.
after the Red Sox immediately we got the Tigers. Then we're at Dodgers and then we're at Padres who for some reason turned it around. And then we're at Cardinals and then it's just misery, man. Like we still got to play the Brewers at home one more time. We got to play the Cardinals at home one more time. Like, and we got to play in Chicago. We got to play the red hot White Sox too. It's just, it's
Mhm.
not looking good to end the season. I did see though, like once the All Star break happened, we did have one of the toughest schedules to finish the year, which obviously sucks. But I was hoping like, hey, like they've proved me wrong before. Like these guys have kind of been decent in the past couple months, but I don't know. I will say this though. I do think they're going to pull us all back in for just one last little glimmer of hope, and then it's just going to get stripped away.
You
I'm
know what
telling you
it's
they
you know what
will.
it's going to be? Every
Mm.
year they have one series against the Dodgers where
Oh,
they
the power of
sweep
Yeah, we're gonna
friendship.
sweep the
where they
Yep.
Dodgers.
sweep or
Take two from
win
them.
two or
Yeah.
three. The
Yeah,
Bednar, it's fucking exciting. Sorry. That was from that series. It's going to be that series where we're going to
yeah, we're
sweep
gonna
or
sweep the
win two
Dodgers,
against the
and
Dodgers, and then
then
we're going to
the
lose
first
like
game against
six
the
straight.
Padres, Cruz is gonna run home and break his hand from sliding into
Oh,
base, and
oh.
then we're out again. Calling it.
Yeah.
If you couldn't tell, no one is optimistic in this three
No,
people
there's a
No.
group.
difference between optimistic and realist.
Yeah, it's
And seeing a what 9 year playoff drought.
yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun. And I joined the Pirates fandom late. I think I actually joined, that when Ryan Reynolds in Deadpool was telling Wolverine he joined the MCU at a little bit of a low point, that's when I started watching the Pirates. I started watching them in like I think it was like 20 it was like 21 when we still had Yoshi on the team and fucking
Yoshi,
G-Man Choi a couple years later was our DH and I'm
G-Man,
like
Wilmer
dude,
Do we have Chris
Defoe.
Archer at that point?
yeah,
I think that
yeah, it
was,
was
yeah, a little bit
I
after,
don't
but
I'm like still like kind of a baby Pirates fan, but like this sucks.
it's it's the worst
I
mistake that you can make is to actively choose to become a Pirates fan. It's
Yeah.
just not worth your time.
Yeah. I did
obviously
see
I watch Steelers, Pirates, Pens, Die Hard, watch everything. I would rank Pirates as last just because I don't have, much playoff experience with them as much as the other teams.
oh yeah.
But the
Mhm.
best Pittsburgh experience that I remember watching as a kid was the Cueto ball drop.
Cueto, yeah,
Cueto.
Like
Cueto
that
ball drop.
was
That was
like
perfection.
I watch it every few months just to get a little hype.
To get something
Yeah,
going, get the juices flowing.
and
But
the
like if you listeners, the five people watching this, if you haven't seen that, highly, highly recommend.
It is a great clip. They were chanting at the other. I forget what pitcher they were chanting at the other day, but they were chanting it at
yeah, that was
PNC.
the game that they tied it up in the ninth, and then just shat
Lost
down
it.
their
Oh, it
their
was against
pants
the
in extra
D-backs.
time. The
That's right. I
D-backs, yeah.
remember us texting about
That
that. Oh, it was
that was the
awful.
series.
That
You
was
win
that
that
was
series,
this
you
season
get
changes.
such a boost to the clubhouse. You go into that Red series coming off a high. They're not great. You get a couple wins there, then you get loaded up on your bullpen. It's a whole different season.
Yep.
But that whole week was just such a disaster.
Yeah, it was bad. It's the fact that they so like I think it was I think let me look. I think exactly it was a Friday night, maybe? No, maybe it was during the week somewhere. It was Monday. So Monday they won, right? That was great. Won 3-2. It was epic. Um then they lost the D-backs 7-8. I'm like, all right, cool. Like this series, like kind of like what Joey was saying, like, hey, like just go get tomorrow's game. They just showed absolutely no fight in that third game at all. And then that's when it went downhill. They lost 2-3 to the Reds, lost 7-8 to the Reds. And then I think they won in dominating fashion that following Saturday. And then they proceeded to lose in getting dominated on Sunday's matchup. So I don't know. I just don't know what to think of this team. I think it's just it's annoying because like again, I'm still a fairly new Pirates fan, I'd say, but I've watched enough to where like, hey, this team like actually kind of is decent. It's around training camp, and I like can still pay attention to the Buccos and actually care. And then when I actually invest my time in it and whatnot, they just don't make it worth it. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
this team has been probably the best team since obviously probably the best team since those playoff teams in like 2015. Like you can tell that this team is different. They have an offense. They look good. You came into the year with expectations. I would not at all be shy to say that I would much rather watch like 20 games of like one of those seasons where we were winning like 50 games because this is just like infuriating. When you
Yeah.
know that they have the talent, you know that they have the capability to win ball games, you know they have the capability to hit, and they have the talent in the pitching staff. And just almost every game, it's just they let one go or they get dominated or it's just so infuriating to watch this
Do you
season.
fire Don Kelly this year?
Oh yeah,
if we don't
Don.
make
No.
it? Do you fire Don Kelly?
I don't think you
Honestly,
fire him.
The MLB might like suspend him because he's
Uh,
been
he's a
ejected like
firecracker.
every other
He
game.
is there,
Like
and
He leads the MLB.
I get like
Yeah,
standing
what
up for
is he
your
has nothing to
guys,
lose.
but like,
yeah,
dude, you got to keep your composure. Like you should not.
Okay, but some of those kickouts haven't been his fault. Like
No,
there's some of them he's cool. He like yeah, he's yelling at them, but like
no,
I've
it's
seen
not
way
crossing a
worse.
line. No, he
no.
doesn't cross a
He
line,
he
but
does it with like I get it. You want to back your guys to a certain degree, but like you don't want to like I don't know. I'm trying to say this in the right way to where it's like you want to show that you have their back without looking stupid while doing it
yeah,
because it gets to
Yeah.
a certain degree where it's like, hey, dude, you're just getting ejected because you're a hothead, right? And you just
yeah,
look
you
like an
can't
idiot
stop
MLB
telling the
manager.
umpires to like fuck off or like that was a bad fucking call. Like, dude, just like the MLB manager probably has like the least amount of responsibilities or
Oh,
has
I
like the least
agree.
amount of impact on any, game or sport as a coach. But it's like you said, you just look stupid. It's a bad look for the organization. And, I don't know how much of that goes down to, the bench coach and making bullpen decisions. I want my top guy on the job, and
Yep.
you are not being available for that.
Hmm. Agreed. Agreed.
I think it's clear
Well,
to say bullpen has been the issue. We've led the game
oh yeah,
so many
that is
times
no
this
not even
year
a
going into the
question.
seventh, and then it
Yeah.
just blows it. Like this is the first team I've watched that we can actually hit the ball properly, but we can't, you know,
No, we
can't
have like a
Yeah.
pitch.
nasty bullpen every year. Like
Yeah.
Sherrington goes into the scrap heap and brings out like Santana and Matson and
And then we get rid of
like
them, and
some of
then they're
these
all
other
stars on
guys.
another
Yeah.
team.
But this
Yeah.
year it's all just been miss after miss after miss. Like good that they finally brought some guys in, but like you don't think that we could have used, Dotel in like June when we were losing games then? Like I didn't understand why there wasn't
It's
any,
too little, too late.
There's no
yeah,
urgency. There
exactly.
wasn't any
No
urgency
urgency. Yeah.
when there needed to be, right? Like it's crazy to say that Derek Shelton's Twins had more urgency to get a bullpen arm in there with AJ Minter than Don Kelly's Pirates when they're not granted it's not that big of a difference on where we are in the standings, but like the Twins at least have a decent shot at making the playoffs because they're in the AL. The
Mhm.
Pirates, like it's do or
Hey,
die
bring
time right
back the Shark Tank. That's what we
now.
need.
Oh my
I
God.
have like I said,
We need something to rally against. What happened to the cone? I haven't seen the cone.
Billy
Cone
Cook
No one's
went
died.
talking
down.
about the cone anymore.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
Billy Cook got sent down. Cone died.
yeah.
I'm
Cone's
saying like
dead.
there's nothing. If the season wasn't as long as it is, we would have made the playoffs so many more times than we have this like the past couple of years.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But there is a certain point where this team, I don't know what it is about the Pirates, they give up after a certain amount of games, and it sucks. We're all competitive, and then they just throw in the towel as soon as it hits August. It's like,
Sounds
what are
like
we
a
doing?
different Pittsburgh sports team I've heard of.
It's every sports team in Pittsburgh.
Nah,
Hell, I bet the
I
River
would
As of
say
Hounds
it
do
now,
it.
depends.
the Pens have been better, but yeah, I get what you're saying there.
Yeah.
It's been a rough couple of years, which we're all spoiled as fans of the Steelers and
Yeah.
me and Richie the Penguins. Like we've seen championships, but yeah, it's just not been what you want.
Yeah. It's been awful.
I'll quit being a Pirates fan if it makes us win. Get to a playoffs.
Remember when Richie would bet on him and we'd lose? And we're like, Richie, you're never allowed to bet on him again. He's sitting there with this devilish smile. He definitely has been betting on him. I bet you he has. He's lying to all of us. Oh, God. You scumbag.
Yeah, dude. All right.
Um,
Do you think I can bet on the Pittsburgh Passion women's football team?
oh, gosh.
Do they still play?
I knew it was the one that played on that.
Is that arena football? Is that what that is? Or is that like an
No,
actual
it's
women's football team?
legit. Yeah, it's an
That's
actual
I think they
legit
crazy.
Pittsburgh
play.
women's.
They
Is it
used to
like the
play in an
Cincinnati one that
arena.
I see on social media every once in a while? That like
That's an arena
37.
football league, I thought.
No,
Is there a women's team?
there's like an actual women. They're like not the Wildcats. It's something with the tiger. Um, Oh, I forget what it is, but if I find it, I'll send it to you guys. But
Because
I
shit, they actually just made the Pro National Championship game in July. They lost.
whoa!
Well,
Shocker,
Ah,
but
hey, R.I.P. the
but
Pittsburgh
they did make it to the
Maulers.
championship game.
Let's not forget about
RIP the Maulers. Yeah.
let's not forget about the Pittsburgh
Nobody
Maulers.
nobody will ever forget that magical run where they were like
Hey, no pizza
they were
party.
like 4-6
No pizza
and they made the
parties.
No pizza
championship.
parties.
Oh my god.
And they're the whole theme
He
of
got
Pittsburgh
fired
too.
because he wanted a fucking pizza party. The player who spent his entire life learning the game of football gets fired before he even touches the field because he wanted to eat pizza
Oh, so
instead of whatever
bad.
food they were making that day.
So
Oh my
bad. Dude,
god.
the UFL, the XFL, it just seems like a fever dream, bro. Like whatever goes
Yeah.
on in those leagues, it like Kayvon Turpin is like the only thing to come out of that that's like actually decent. And then I haven't heard anything since. That's like their
Well,
that's
yeah, they
like
used to
their
have
go ahead.
like they was in each city, and then I think they moved them all to Canton. So all the games were in one location that no one wanted
Yeah.
to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's tough. Yeah, I mean no one
And
wants
then
to
they
even
decided
watch.
purple and yellow for the
I
Steelers
was that's
or the
a no, it was
Maulers.
purple and
Purple and
orange.
orange.
I was like the whole
Yeah.
Yeah,
point
who
of
decided
Pittsburgh
that?
sports is like their
Black and
unanimous thing is
yellow.
always black and yellow, no matter what. And then they ended up changing the color scheme just for them to disband the following year. It's like, what
Yeah.
are we doing?
Oh, we won that year though.
I think did they? Did they win a
They made
championship?
they made the championship. They lost.
That
That's what it
They
did they? I
was.
thought they won.
they were like 3 or 4 games under 500 and they still made the championship. I remember I watched the highlights of that game. I
Like you
remember they
can't get
lost.
10 minutes of those back. That is 10
No.
minutes of your life you can
Never
never
getting
get
that back.
back, man. Ah, well,
Nah, they went 8-2 in 2023 and lost to the championship game
and then
to
is
the
that what
I
Birmingham
thought they were
Stallions.
I thought there was a year they were under 500 and still made it, but I mean,
yeah,
yeah, that was just a joke of a team anyways, but
yeah, it's all right. It happens. But that's a good transition into football, though. I did want
One
to.
last thing I'm going to say about
Oh,
the
all right.
PNC
Fire away.
Pirates.
Fire away.
A little fun fact. When I was
Oh
a
no.
kid, super young, super young, probably like 4 at the time, finally got to go to a Pirates game. My dad's hyping it up to me, and he's like, PNC Park, PNC Park. And I'm like, holy shit, like I'm so excited, whatever. And he goes, I asked him, why is it named PNC Park? And he told me as a joke, and I didn't register as a joke. He goes, in the bathroom, there's urinals and all that, and it's one-way glass, so you can pee and see the game when you like are at the bathrooms. So me as a 4-year-old, I'm super stoked. I'm excited. I don't give a crap about the actual game going on. We get through the ticket line. I run straight to the bathrooms. I come back bawling my eyes out, and my dad's like, "What happened in there?"
Oh
Like,
no.
what?
That is an awful thing.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And I'm like, my dad lied to me because there wasn't a one-way glass.
Richie's like
I
peeing in the
was
stalls
so
while
upset.
people are pissing. He's like, oh.
I know. I run in and
I-
just start bawling.
That's not a one-way glass.
I just wanted to pee and see. I was like, this will be sick as
I
hell.
yeah, I have a take just off of that. That
Okay.
sounds like the coolest thing ever.
It does. It
That
really
is like a
does.
billion-dollar invention.
Oh,
It should be.
shit.
Like
If we had more
every
subscribers, we
Park.
could totally coin that.
every stadium needs PNC troughs.
Yes. Bring
Yeah.
back the troughs. That's what makes
Bring back the
Heinz.
troughs.
Yeah.
That's what made
Right.
Heinz Heinz. The troughs.
Yep.
The
The
troughs
first
were
peanuts you
elite,
saw
man.
in your life.
Yep.
All right.
It's not wrong.
Richie actually took me to my first Pirates game, which was crazy. He
Yeah.
somehow, I don't condone drinking underage, but somehow managed to get my little brother, who was underage at the time, drunk. I
All
was
right.
like,
All right. We don't,
Were
need,
you-
we don't need to bring in legality.
Were you guys?
I'm not
were
saying
you
that
guys
in a
sitting in
snitching
right
way.
field on the Clemente wall?
No, we were.
Yes. Yes, we were. Oh, not
No,
that
we
far
were
down.
in
We were on
left
the right
field, but
side.
I know a joke you're trying to
The
make.
Surfside Clemente Wall.
The
No, his
Surfside
name's not
Clemente
Jack.
Wall. No. Oh God. Okay. Well,
If you know,
anyway.
you know. There's
Yeah.
no way a single person listening knows what we're saying.
No, I
But
think it's
if you
just
look up Clemente Wall in the name Jack, you will find something.
yeah, so I hope that guy survived. I really hope he did.
Yeah,
He did.
he
I,
did, and I said he's the prowler. He got arrested on like prowling charges. So he like stalked his
oh, I
girlfriend,
was so confused why
and
you go.
they had him throw out the first pitch after he got arrested.
Oh my God,
It was
that's
awesome.
awful.
It was the crowning jewel of the PR nightmare that was last season.
Jeez.
No,
Oh,
I think it was who was the kid? Who was our player that started fighting the fans?
oh, Tommy Pham.
Santana
What?
and Tommy
Tommy
Pham.
Oh,
Pham.
Tommy Pham
Tommy
was
Pham.
oh, Tommy Pham was doing the
he did
hand
that,
motion.
and then yeah,
Yeah, he
Santana
was
was the one.
taking some
Santana
salt.
was swinging on Yankees fans, wasn't
Yeah.
he?
Yeah, I
Because he
think it
used to be
was.
a Yankee.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, on to football.
Well, no, what we should do, we should get in
Football.
contact with the who's the MLB Instagram page that says per fan they're trying to buy the Pirates. Get in
Oh,
contact with
Hall
them.
of Good,
Oh,
the
oh,
MLB
very
Hall of
good.
Good,
All of good. Get in
or
contact
Hall of
with
Average,
them
something like that. Yeah.
and explain our bathroom trough ideas.
Yeah,
That's true. Once he buys the Pirates, we can see our idea, or Richie's idea, come to life. We'll be the investors.
yeah.
Buckets and I will be the stepbrothers making the sales pitch. That's what we'll do. All right. For the third time, on to football.
Football, football.
Football.
Ball!
All right. Well,
Is
how do
there
you
any hope?
I think so.
What's
I
the hope scale?
I
What's the
I'm
hopium we're
I'm
injecting ourselves?
saying
1 to 10. How hopeful are we to make a playoff game and win?
oh,
Win
see,
Win
zero.
a playoff game
Fat zero.
out of 10.
I'm gonna go with a solid 5.8. Why are you shaking your head
That's
no?
to win a playoff game.
Dude, I just every time I buy into the fucking propaganda every single year where I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, it's playoff week. We made it. It was a crazy game versus the Ravens to clinch the division. Like, let's sit here, let's
Yeah,
enjoy the
game of the
ride.
entire year, and
I
then
enjoy,
we just watch
yep,
that happen.
exactly, right? I fall for it every year. We'll sit there, I'll be like, okay, we're in the playoffs, like, it's all right. Like anything can happen, anything can happen. By Wednesday, I have myself fully bought in, like, oh my God, we're winning this game. I even send you guys like tweets that I see of like edits or that like get me going and TikToks, whatever it is on social media. I'm like, guys, we are locked in. We're gonna win. Also, I think the Bills are cowards for still moving that playoff game, in which we would have won in the absolute. So whatever.
Kathy
Yep.
Hochul, you will answer for your crimes. Governor Kathy Hochul, we know what you did.
Yes, we do.
We
We
are
know
not
what she did.
afraid of a little snow. That
No.
was such a smash mouth team, dude. We
Yeah.
wouldn't have had a chance, but that would have been so exciting.
Dude, we could run the ball. That's all we could do. It's awesome. Loved it.
Yeah.
Rock
Oh,
to the Naj.
rock to the Naj.
Rock
R.I.P.
to the
man.
Naj.
R.I.P. But no, I genuinely.
Dwayne Haskins.
What? Dude. What? That was just we weren't even talking about anything related to Dwayne Haskins. You say Dwayne.
You just brought up rest in peace. First thing I
Oh
thought of.
gosh. Why was that the first
Hey,
thing
that's
you
on you,
thought of?
brother. That's on you.
Well, RIP my former Ohio State Buckeye and Pittsburgh Steeler. He would not have panned out to be anything with us, unfortunately, but
Imagine
still.
that play. Imagine that competition
It
in
it would have
preseason.
been
Dwayne
it would have
Haskins and
been
Kenny Pickett.
and
You
Mitch
two would have been
Trubisky.
Dude,
dogging it.
Yeah,
preseason Kenny, he had no shot.
He was
Preseason
signed with
Kenny
A.
is
that's true.
almost as good as last drive Kenny. In that moment, greatest quarterback
Well,
on
yeah,
earth.
it's like he's playing against I don't even know who to say Syracuse. It's like he's playing against Q's in the ACC, bro. Like, of course he's gonna go out there and ball out. It's just, oh man, but I don't
All
know.
right. Current Steelers. What's going on?
Okay, I think Rodgers is going to do very well this year. And I know Buckets is never a fan of our veteran quarterbacks, but I think Rodgers is going to go out there and sling the rock. Him just having that mentality of like, F it. It's my last ride. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna throw this ball. I'm gonna win some games. We're gonna go out there. He's gonna beat Peyton Manning's touchdown record too. He has like I think it's like 16 touchdowns or something that he has to beat. I think he's gonna go out there and do it, especially because like this. I was looking at it. This is probably the best offense he's ever had in his entire career. He's got DK, which they built a nice little connection last year. He's got Michael Pittman. He's got Roman Wilson. Yes, he does exist. And then he has Darnell Washington. He's got Pat Fryermuth. The O line looks good outside of our, and I know we were texting about it earlier, death taxes in our first round tackle getting hurt in the preseason / training camp. It just
Yeah,
sucks,
let's
but
just draft another fat lineman every fucking year.
it's so bad. I don't know how, like, we nailed our interior. We nailed our interior line. Like, Zach
Yeah, because that was
Frazier,
the issue
Mason
for Kenny
McCormick.
Pickett. We didn't
Yeah.
have an interior because like we decided to
Well,
go for Kenny Pickett instead of building an interior for him.
yeah, we also
And so once
decided.
we get Kenny Pickett, we're like, all right, we're building around Kenny Pickett. Let's build an interior for the next 6 fucking years.
I will say it was probably one of the funnier things watching watching Ben, who is the fucking guard from Illinois that we drafted in the third round. I forget his name. I think he either got cut or he was on the Texans last year, but his name's like Kendrick something, I think.
Kendrick Green. He
Bingo.
was
Yep.
A&M.
Yep. Are you sure? I think he was from Illinois.
I thought he was from A&M.
I don't know. Anyway, it's not important
I didn't know we
anyway.
got rid of him.
All right.
Yeah, he was Illinois.
Yeah, he
Was that 2 years ago then?
yeah, it was just so funny watching Big Ben taking snaps under center to him and he just had like little to
Oh
no
yeah, that's
experience.
right.
Yeah.
That is
And
right.
and then when my fucking Arthur Smith got here, he was taking snaps at fullback and then like, "Hey, we're trading you over to Texas." So, see ya. But I don't know. Anyway, sorry, I know I rambled a lot,
Just
but
the incompetency of this team
oh, it's
before,
so
like the
bad.
coaching staff was like, why are we putting Broderick Jones, who doesn't play his position properly, like that we screwed over his entire career because he didn't start in the position that he was supposed to start in.
Let's get into Broderick Jones because Joey and I are on the same page about Broderick, and you're a Broderick believer. So
I am a Broderick believer.
state your case about why you
My
think he'll still
case,
be decent.
he's a first round draft pick. You have to put some
Whoa!
emphasis on that.
No, no, you
So
don't.
was
And
Kenny Pickett.
he's yes, but Kenny Pickett never had to play running back. You
Hmm.
play the position
Hmm.
you were drafted to play, and it just
You
like they
you
switched
see
it and
this?
they never works.
You see this? He could have played
Yeah,
running back.
that's the only reason he got
Imagine
drafted,
imagine
brother.
he just faked the
That's the
slide a
only
million
reason
times.
he got
Dude,
drafted.
he had
What
like
if he did?
5,000 yards in the senior year. He was
Dude,
good.
if he wasn't from Pitt, if he was not from Pitt, he would have pulled the same thing as Shador did last year and fell 6 rounds.
I don't think
Fact.
so.
Like, no, nobody wanted him. Nobody wanted Malik Willis. Look at how those two have turned out.
That quarterback draft class was terrible outside
The
of Brock
worst.
Purdy. It was just like
Shut up, Des Ritter.
shout out Desmond Ritter, man. You remember when he did those DoorDash commercials and then he like got
Oh
cut
my
the year he
God.
did them and people were just spamming it. I
Absolutely clowning him.
you gotta feel like I know he went to our rival school. He was the quarterback of our rival school, UC, but like you gotta feel bad for the guy. Like the moment you
Yeah,
get cut,
it's a
DoorDash
tough look.
commercials. It's terrible. But now, one thing I am really excited for is that Patrick Graham, our new DC, apparently he's moving TJ, Nick Herbig, and Alex Highsmith around a lot. And he's playing Keanu Benton at defensive end this year, which is going to be sick, I think. I just think we're going to get a bunch of different looks, and I'm all for it. That's
I
all I
saw
care.
I saw Darnell Washington playing fullback in a clip.
Yes. Yes. It
Jesus.
looks awesome. Goal line carries. Give him goal line carries. If you could teach him ball security like this, high and tight, give him goal line carries, man. I do not care. Just show me something different.
He needs one arm for his sort of stiff arm type
He really,
deal.
dude, I think him and Aaron are going to build such a great connection this year because now he has some trust with him. He knows he can use Muth as like a kind of fourth receiver out there, but just having Darnell being the guy that he is and the
Yeah.
unicorn that he is, he's going to be So good.
I'd venture to say I'm not very high on the Steelers offense. That's just my
Really?
preference. Just because it's still Rodgers and you still have a lot of questions at the tackle and you don't really have a left guard. But anyways, I digress. I think the Steelers easily have the best check down receivers
Oh
in
yeah.
football. Darnell and Warren are, I think, two of the best in football at what they do. I think Warren especially getting, space and getting the chance to show off his explosiveness, and then Darnell's just like a wrecking ball coming at you. So I think that that's definitely going to be a high note on this team.
Do you mean Rico or Darnell Washington?
Darnell.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the running back situation. I didn't know.
No, no, like if you like check it down in the flat to
Yeah.
Darnell, or you run like an RPO where you get him out in
Yeah.
space in the flat.
Oh
I think
gosh.
him and Warren are one and two the best check down options
Yeah.
in football.
I mean, even then too, like if Warren ever needs a break, like Rico was pretty good in the receiving game last year. I think the word around camp is that he's being used, like Rico is being used in the under center, like the I form a lot.
Hmm.
So I think that would be nice because he's more of like a hey, I'll wreck your face. Like Warren is more like the Swiss Army knife, like hey, let me do like
Yeah.
everything. I can do a little bit
Yeah,
of everything.
Warren's like a east west then north guy.
Hmm.
And
And he doesn't care about the ball either.
Daddle's just gonna run it straight down the gut in your face.
Yep, I agree. I agree.
Fantasy wise, he's going to take points from Warren, but Warren's going to get the check downs, catch the balls. Dowdle's going to get like the goal line touches.
Well, yeah, that's what I
Hmm.
thought about Kenneth Gainwell last year too. I mean, yeah, ultimately he did for some games, but like back half of the year, Warren like just destroyed him in fantasy. But we used
Yeah.
both
Yeah,
of them. Like I don't know what kind of offense. Like, but obviously we had. I think it was the tight ends coach from the
it's going to be.
Vikings that we hired, but I don't know what kind of offense that Mike's gonna run.
This team is so huge. I don't think like that's the emphasis we need to put on this year is like just use the size we have.
Hmm.
Michael Pittman, 6'4", 223. DK Metcalf, 6'4", 235. Darnell Washington, 6'7", 264. Who is like throw the
We
ball up and just let them high point it every single time.
Well, that's the
No one
thing.
is
Even if they draw in, like, say all three of those guys draw in a double team at some point, like, fuck, sub Robin Wilson or Jeremy Bernard in there, and he's just gonna slip right through the cracks.
yeah.
Dude,
I
How good is
think
Jeremy?
I'm so hyped on Jeremy.
I am
Like just
too.
watching him at Alabama last year, like he kind of
So
He
does
looks
good.
like
exactly what we needed.
Yeah,
he sounds like a great guy too in all his interviews and all that.
yeah.
Oh
He
yeah.
doesn't he's not a
Sounds very
hothead.
mature. Yeah.
Yeah. To your
Which
check down receiver
rare.
point, I think he's gonna be a part of that game too. Like
Yeah.
what I
Six foot
heard.
one,
He's
206.
he's able to make
Yeah.
moves in space really well.
Yep.
Like
He's a
he had a
great route runner.
lot of run after the catch yards for Simpson last year,
Yep.
Alabama.
Yep, I think he's going to be very good, and especially because like he wasn't even the wide receiver one, so he's like fitting in that perfect role there with us anyway. So,
Hmm.
all right, one thing I did want to ask you guys: do we think
Hey, we can't
JP?
forget about Caleb Johnson either.
Yeah. All
I
right,
think we can.
I think I was there. I witnessed in person the Seahawks thing. I just
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God, it was awful. That was I like literally I was on the streak of a lifetime. I had never seen the Steelers lose in person in my life until that day. I had never seen them. I was like, you know what? We're gonna start the season off. I'm pretty much good luck. Get pretty much guarantee a win. Go there, and they ended up losing. But I just like I don't know, man. There's literally no room for him on this team. Like if Rico Dowdle is truly like a 1 year rental, like sure, whatever, have him ride the pine for another year because I think we get like another year until his rookie year or his rookie contract expires or whatever.
Hmm.
But like there's no room for him. I like it was kind of a waste of a draft pick. I hope he pans out. That'd be sick.
In the moment, I don't think it was
It
because
no, you're right.
it was the first
In the
year of
moment.
Warren being the guy. You obviously didn't know that Kenny Gainwell was going to be literally the team MVP. So like
Mhm.
when you make the pick, he's a second rounder. He was really good at Iowa. Like you sort of thought that he could carve out a role for himself. I don't think that kick returning was that role. I
No.
don't think that that should ever be his role in any capacity, even in like flag football ever again. But like in retrospect, yeah, you can say there's no role for him. I
Pittsburgh
think that
Maulers,
that
baby.
was the running back position was one where with Najee leaving, people were saying that's something you have to address. And nobody really thought that Gainwell was going to be what he was.
Yeah, I agree. It's just it's weird because they tried to. I think that again, to your point, I think they were trying to recreate that 1-2 punch that they had with Najee and Warren because they were like, yeah, Najee's kind of asking for a little too much, but there's like his archetype in this draft. If he falls to us, like we're get
Mhm.
him, but then if not, like we'll just go re-sign Najee, and they ended up getting him. But I just don't know. I again, like right now, I don't see use for him because again, we also don't know what kind of offense Mike and the Vikings tight ends coach that we hired is gonna cook up here. So I don't know,
Yeah.
but we'll see. I am very like the only reason I'm very excited for this team is because I know it's not gonna be the same old shit. Like I will see a different product, not different players. I will see a different product out on the field. Whether it's win, lose, obviously we probably are deserved for a couple years of losing. I will say, kind of to what you were saying earlier, Joey, we are very spoiled as fans, being Steelers fans, but at the same time, like change could be really good for this team. Like, I listen, I'm not saying Mark Caboli is the end all be all in Steelers reporters, but he's been pretty accurate with his predictions, and he's thinking Tej is going to have a good year. So I'm hoping Tej can bounce back too, especially with being the dominant edge rusher in the AFC North this year.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, just moving him around, that's going to be so big.
Oh,
'Cause
just
that's
thinking
like
about it gets me
that's
going.
everything that I've been complaining about for like the past 2 years watching games is TJ Watt takes off third downs and he stays in the same position. And
T
it's like the thing with Skeens, like you have tape on this guy, you're able to watch this and see what he does. You know where he's going to be every play and every third down, you know he's going to be on the sideline. So
yeah.
just having the ability to move him around, maybe the right tackle's getting the best of him. You move him over to the left, try and see if he can cause any confusion there. I think that's one thing that I'm going to be really excited about to see if they actually do it. And
hmm
when they do it, I really hope that they can reap some results.
Yeah, I will say you are the Mark Madden Jr. when it comes to TJ Watt. You will say TJ who, what, when, where, why. I think you've called, like respectfully, of course, I'm not going to say any of the examples, but I think you've called TJ Watt every insult in the book that I can think of off the top
Not
of my
not
head.
not every insult.
Maybe
Not
not,
every
maybe not
insult.
every
I've
insult.
I've called him a
Within
lot of
reason.
insults, but
Within
yeah,
reason. Within reason. Let me
there
rephrase
is
it.
a line that I draw.
Yeah, but I don't know.
So, what do we
It's
know what Mike McCarthy's contract is?
I think it was like a 3 year,
3 or 5.
3 to 5.
I mean, to be
Because that
honest,
matters. Because he's old as hell.
he's old and he's fat. So I mean, he's
But
he's on
but
a
Yeah.
collision
also
What's the
course
time
with
frame?
I don't know.
something.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
So
He's probably
my
gonna try and go out with a bang. He's like right. He's from Pittsburgh. It's his team. It's like
I know
his
this was
childhood
a
team.
let's get the gang back together, see what
Yeah.
A-Rod can do with his old coach. It's that pisses me off. The only
Yeah.
saving grace is Mike McCarthy has been able to find the quarterback every place he's been at.
It's Will
You know,
Howard.
is it well, he didn't pick Will Howard, is it
But it
really gonna
is.
be
It's Will
Penn
Howard.
State's Drew Aller? But that's who he picked, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm
He
curious to see what next year brings. When A-Rod is gone, who steps up, who takes that position. A-Rod's definitely going to sit out a game this year.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's
It's gonna be
old.
Kirk
He's going to get
Cousins,
hurt.
by the way.
He's gonna sit out for at least one game. Who steps up? Are we getting rid of Money Mason? You
I
know,
think
No, we're not.
didn't they name him QB2 today?
Yeah, Mike McCarthy basically did. He was like, I love Mason. I love what he brings to the table. And
I
just,
think that's
so
the
are
right
we cutting
move.
Drew Alar?
I think so. Yeah, well, not cutting,
You
but
can't you're
you
not going to
can't,
cut him and you're not going to put a third round guy on your practice squad because somebody's
yeah.
going to steal him, even though they shouldn't.
I don't,
Did you guys see the video of Drew Allen missing the net in that practice
yeah.
drill?
Yeah. Everyone else, like, at
I
least
watched
hits the
that
net.
at least
Ugh,
200 times. So
yeah.
funny.
Like, there's a part of me that wants him to stink because he's from Penn State, and I always made fun of Drew Aller whenever he played Penn State because I didn't think he's anything special. Here's my and in the draft, like before the draft, I was like, listen, just anyone but Drew Aller. Like he's like a foam at the mouth if you want a great like build for a quarterback. Like he has a decent arm, like he has the physical build, he can move around a little bit. He just does. I mean, like maybe they could break it out of him. I will say a lot of these ESPN guys have said they've seen him develop more in the past, like what? It's been like a week and a half since training camp started. They said they've
Mhm.
seen him develop a week and a half more than he had his entire time under James Franklin at Penn State. So I guess that gives me a little bit of hope that they can break it out of him. But at the same time, it's like I don't know. I just have never seen the hype.
Yeah, I'm not going to take credit for this take because my one buddy came up with it. He went to Pitt. He's like a huge Pitt fan, hates Penn State. He said either way, if Drew Aller is good, it's going to be a good thing. Like he's come to terms with it, and I have too. Because either he sucks and you get to like throw it in Penn State's face like holy shit this guy sucks, give him like the Kenny treatment, like this guy set
Yeah.
the franchise back 15 years and he's the worst quarterback ever, or he's good and you can say to Penn State fans, wow, you guys didn't fucking develop this great quarterback. You
So
had
it's a
Drew Allen
win-win.
for like 4 years and he sucked. And then as soon as he left, he's like a great quarterback. So
Yeah.
it's a
He
win-win
has
either
all
way.
the stats. He has all like the physical builds and traits you want in a quarterback.
It's just you gotta develop them. And I listen, respectfully to Mike McCarthy, I have never seen his resume like that in terms of developing quarterbacks. I like everyone's like, oh yeah, he's a quarterback whisperer, he's a quarterback whisperer. I don't know if it's like me just being naive and not knowing ball, I guess, but I don't know. I've never seen him like truly develop a quarterback. And if it was way back in the day.
He he inherited two good quarterbacks. I think he did
Yep.
a good job with both of them. But I wouldn't venture to say that he developed Aaron Rodgers or he developed Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Coached them well, yeah, 100%. Like they obviously Rodgers was one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time under his tenure, and Dak, is always one of the,
He's top
even though
10.
people like to bag on him, he has been over the last, 5, 10 years, one of the 10 best quarterbacks in the league.
Yep.
So I think, yeah, he has a good track record of coaching these guys. We haven't seen him develop a rookie into a good starter in the league.
I agree. I agree. Well, I wanted to get into Joey Porter Jr.'s contract, but we covered a lot more than what I actually wanted to talk about. So I will happily take that.
I have a note on
Oh,
Porter.
never
I'm gonna
mind.
make this quick. I read in preparation for this, I read that he wants 30 million. I'm gonna read four names, and you're
I
gonna
think
tell
that's
me if he
fair.
belongs in this echelon.
Okay.
Denzel Ward, Trent McDuffie, Sauce Gardner, Derek Stingley.
Hmm. Based off of last year alone, I would say yes. But with that
Yeah,
said, that's not what we're basing it
stat
on.
wise, okay. You see the progression he's had though.
No,
First
look,
year he was
I
like
would not,
so
I would
many
not
personal
be
fouls.
at all in his favor. But yeah, he has developed into a really good corner. Those are the four guys, the four most paid corners. I don't
I don't
think
think he's
he's
taking that
quite
step.
in that echelon.
Yep, I
Um,
agree.
Also, Pat Surtain's getting paid like 24 million a year,
Yeah,
which is
dude,
kind of
and
crazy.
I would put him above Porter just because obviously he's been in the league a little bit longer, but I think like that's the kind of contract that I would want for Porter. Like 4 or 5 years, like
Yeah, mid
25 mil.
20s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'd take
and
that one.
yeah, get him locked up long term because yeah, he has gotten so
Give him
much
the
better.
Koivunen treatment.
Yeah, you're getting 8 years, 4
8 years,
million,
four
buddy.
mil
You're gonna love it.
Hey, you might
to
snap your leg a
play
couple times,
to
but
play
you're playing for
80
8 years.
games versus
Oh,
what, 12,
I
14?
think I think Joey Porter Sr. would march into Omar Khan's office and beat the shit out of him if he offered him that contract. He would beat the everlasting shit out of Omar Khan.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I would pay to see that. I would
Yeah.
fucking pay to see that. I will actually, while we're on the while
You
we're
know
on the
my cousin
topic.
played with JPJ in high school.
Really?
NA.
Yeah, yeah.
Was he
Nice.
like a safety or?
White receiver.
Figured the first part, if I had to
Okay.
say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, he
Okay.
had a good career. He went to Princeton for a couple years, played there a bunch, and then played in Villanova last year.
Nice.
And he was
Nice.
like Princeton's
Big
all-time,
East.
or he led the couple years, and that's their wide receiver core.
Nice. I
He
love it.
played with the Oshavas and all that.
Yoshavas.
Yeah, good
Yoshavas.
kid.
That guy, is he still on the Bengals?
I think
Yes.
so, yeah.
Okay,
He's
interesting.
nasty.
Yeah, he gets a decent amount of catches against us every year.
Yeah, it's just because he's sitting behind Chase and T. Higgins.
Yeah,
You're not getting the ball nearly as much.
I agree. All right. Well, I wanted to go into this with you guys if you have time. I don't know what you guys got going on, but I wanted to go Steelers record predictions game by game. So
Okay.
I'm gonna share my screen. I already have the
Do you want
schedule
us to
pulled
be
up.
funny or do you want us to like legit do this?
I I'll leave it up to you
Because I,
guys. I'll leave it up to you guys because I think week one is free eats, especially because it seems like Tua is going to be QB1. But
yeah, you got to list them off for me because I don't remember
yeah,
it off
no,
the top of my
I'll
head.
share my screen. You'll see it. I'll share my screen.
All right.
Share. Okay, you guys see that?
Yep.
Cool.
Still got the wheel
So
of names for a draft fantasy
yeah,
pulled
that's
up.
for Podium. I will say that's not going to count towards the overall standings just because this is a one-off episode. Unless you guys want to be reoccurring guests, would love to have you guys more often, especially during football season. I love to hear everyone's crash outs because I know we all have that FaceTime every once in a while where we just absolutely rip the Steelers a new one. But anyway, so week one, like I said, I know that's at Falcons, but oh wait, no, that's at Acrisure. We have a home game week one. When
Well,
did that happen?
Yeah, we
what the
do.
fuck?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That
because
never
we
happened.
did play. Well, we just played opening season, what, 2 years ago against Atlanta for Russ's first game.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
Mercedes-Benz.
yeah.
Yeah, I think
That was
they made a
Jussie.
deal for
That was
one
just
one.
yeah, that was Jussie.
That was when
No,
yeah, that was.
It was
That was
Jussie.
was it?
yeah, because he got hurt in camp, didn't he?
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
That was when what's his name? The
yeah,
punter
because
like
Justin
died.
Fields.
Bill Burr,
Yes.
when Bill Burr died
Oh
on the
yeah,
field.
Cam Johnston.
We re-signed him. I think he's back on the team. Is he not?
I think he is
I
too.
think he
Yeah,
is,
he
yeah.
is. He is. Bill Burr's back, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
I can't wait to see him die on the field again.
He's done pretty good with his rehab, but Atlanta Falcons, I'm gonna say win. I don't know about
Yeah,
you guys, but
when
I feel like that's free
Score
for the
predictions.
Steelers. I'm gonna go 24 to 17. I wouldn't put it past us to let up the gas a little bit in the fourth quarter like we normally do, but um
9-7, three straight field goals,
I
only for Bijan Robinson in the last minute of the game to run 100 yards down our throats.
oh God. Didn't we win off of only field goals week one against Atlanta that when we played
yeah.
them? Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, Boswell went crazy that game.
Thank the Lord for Boswell, man. We could have such shitty kickers and have the problem like the rest of the NFL does, but no.
Yeah. He got
Uh
paid this year.
yes he did. Yes he did. So next one, New England Patriots. I think I don't know. I'm kind of hesitant with this one. I don't
We
know about you guys.
we got really lucky against them
Yeah.
last year on the
Yep.
road. I think that maybe it's not as close as it was last year, but I think it flips. I think that they get all the luck with the
It just
ball and
depends on
whatever.
what the connection between AJ Brown and Drake May is at
It's going
that
to be
point.
early in the season. I think it'll be good.
Exactly. That's
He's
why
Yeah.
I
going to be
think we have
feeding
a
him week
decent
one.
chance.
I think that they're going to win that one.
Okay.
If they lose first week though, and AJ Brown has a temper tantrum, that
That's
could
true.
definitely ease into
It's
like
wraps.
how
Yeah.
week two is.
Well, the
Like if
thing
he
is,
doesn't score three touchdowns that game, he's throwing a hissy fit.
yeah, AJ Brown normally cooks us though. That's the problem. AJ Brown, like when he was on the Eagles, he destroyed us. No matter, I
Yeah.
think we played him like twice, but I don't know. Okay, so we're in agreement. We'll call it an L. This is the Jagoffs Pittsburgh Steelers prediction. That's what I'll title it
Fuck the
as.
Bungles.
Yeah, I truth be told,
Week
I
three, 1 o'clock game,
it's
Acrisure
yeah,
Stadium.
that's a win. I'm calling that one a win. I think it's early enough.
It depends. Is
We're
Joe
playing
Burrow hurt?
them. We're
Here's
playing them way too early. They're going to be healthy as shit, which
here's
is going to
Yeah,
be a
exactly.
problem.
but point. Okay, then counterpoint to that. Do you think we get swept by them this year? Because the last time we played them, they were wearing their all
Well,
white
no,
jerseys. It's a Thursday night football game. It's
Yeah,
just
they're doing that again Sunday night.
yeah,
yep. That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
we're not going to get swept,
So
but
okay.
Well, it
So
just depends. No, no, no.
I think we could get blown out in this game.
okay.
But I don't think we're going to get swept. I think we split.
Okay. So
It
which
just
one?
depends
Which
on
one would you
it
like to
when.
call a win then? Which one would you like to call a win?
This one, the other one we're losing.
Okay. That's what I was. That's where my thoughts were going.
Yeah.
Nah, it just depends
Um.
on when Joe Burrow gets hurt.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
That's
I mean,
all.
even if they have Flacco, they're still going to, like last year, they put up like 45 points with Flacco
yeah, that
because
game
we
That was
was
a
didn't
just
fun game,
cover.
though.
man.
That was not a fun game.
That was awful to watch, man. I just can't believe it. And
Yeah, it was
like,
terrible. But
uh, this next one for sure
at
calling a loss.
Browns,
Thursday
Loss.
night,
Thursday night
at
football
on
on
the
the
Browns,
road.
Browns.
what's our record Thursday night at Browns?
Specifically against the Browns under Mike Tomlin, on Thursday night. I think it's against any like AFC North opponent. I think we have like a negative record against them. We got to be below
Yeah.
500. There's no way it's positive.
What one thing I will say is that that's sort of what we default to. This isn't a Mike Tomlin team.
Fact.
It's the Mike Tomlin team in terms of players.
Hmm.
But yeah, we have new coaching, but yeah, that's this one. If this was like Sunday at 1 o'clock, I think that we probably could have this.
Yeah.
Thursday night is going to be tough.
Yeah, I agree. I concur with that. It's always Thursday night against an AFC North opponent. Like you said, kind of defaulting to the Tomlin team, but I mean it's like what else am I supposed to think until I see differently? So
Yeah.
next one, I think we're winning against the Colts. I think that one's a win.
Yeah, we always beat
Um
the Colts.
we always
Is
play
Taylor's
them
still
well
gonna
at
run through our
home.
throats.
Yeah.
Is Daniel Jones back this year?
Hmm. Yep.
Yes,
He
he's
is.
Okay.
he's
That
healthy
might be a
again.
little bit tight, but yeah, I think that we do well against the Colts
I
at
don't. I
home
that was a
generally.
fluke last year. He's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
don't. I don't see him repeating what he did last year.
Coming off
Yeah.
that injury too. Yeah, that's going to be tough to replicate.
Yep. I agree.
But we did
So
beat him, so maybe he does have some anger in
Uh,
him.
here's week 6. Here's where I get a little
Win.
scared. I see. I'm a little different in this way. So obviously, we all know how Baker Mayfield plays. Within the first like 6 weeks of the
He's
season, he looks like an
terrible.
dude. Within no, no, no. Here's the thing. Within the first 6 weeks of the season, he looks like an MVP candidate, and then
Mhm.
he falls off. So with the things that have spiraled so far with him and the Bucks and their organization, he's calling them out. Then he's backtracking. They're upset with him. They're not giving him as much contract. So you never want to play a pissed off Baker Mayfield. That's one thing. And maybe it's just me listening to part of my take too much because obviously we know Baker Mayfield as an opponent, being Steelers fans, but
Yeah.
they just like you never want to play a pissed off Baker Mayfield because that is the best version of Baker Mayfield. With that said, they do not have a Mike Evans to rely on. They do not have. They're likely not going to
Yeah,
have a
they
Vita
have
Vea
Chris
on that
Godwin, who's
defensive
old as
line.
hell.
And we're gonna. I'm calling
Godwin.
this a Jamel Dean revenge game. But counterpoint, Kenneth Gainwell revenge game.
Our team MVP is on the Bucks. That's
They-
a revenge game if I've ever seen one.
Yep, that's true. I think, but
Uh,
like, I'm a Bucky Irving guy. I love Bucky Irving. Bucky Irving's my guy. But
yeah.
I don't know. But I'm up for vote with this. I could go either
I
way.
could yeah, I was gonna say I
I
could
think
go
this
either
is a
way
win.
too.
Okay, all
It's
right.
the NFC. We win this game.
All right, Richie's calling it a win. Next week,
Win.
on the road
We
again. I think we beat them, but the Shuckster is going to give us trouble. I think this is going to be a
We
3-point game. But I
Yeah,
will
but
call
okay,
it a
but it's in
win.
France.
Je m'appelle
Oh, that's
buckets.
right. That's right. The
Steelers.
Bell buckets.
Global.
El habitant de Montreal.
Je
French for
regarde American football. Anyway.
I think we're better than the Saints.
Yeah.
Shug is going to
And
give
that's
us
the
problems.
day after my birthday. So
All
good
right.
luck
Well,
on
there
that
we
Richie,
go.
game.
it's a Richie guarantee win. then
There we
Yeah.
go.
everyone request Richie at least $1 in Venmo if we don't win that game.
I will bet on the Saints that game. How about that?
There you go.
Week 8 against the Browns. I know we were just talking
Win
about it earlier. I think that one's a win just
at
because
home. Win.
at
Yeah.
home win. Week 9 bye, which is nice. It's not a week 8 bye this year, which is cool. Um, here's the game where that three game
That
or that
game's
four
coming
game
off a
win streak
bye
loses.
too.
Well,
Off a
actually,
bye. I don't know. I don't like it.
Have we played an at-home primetime yet?
I don't think so.
Do we even play one all year?
Yeah, we do. I think it's later on in the year. Hold on. Well,
Yeah, Texans
y-
Sunday night.
ugh.
Oh, can't wait to watch that.
Oh, and then the following
Fuck.
week,
God damn it.
oh,
Uh,
oh, that's where it gets
Dude,
sketchy. But
look
anyway,
at this. Look at this stretch. Bengals, Eagles on the road. Denver,
Broncos. Oh,
Houston,
that's prime
Jags,
time.
Baltimore, Carolina could be nice, and then you get
Sneaky.
Tennessee.
And then, oh,
And
yeah,
then Baltimore.
the Ravens
And
twice at the
that
very end of
you
the
just
game
know for
here.
a fact that's going to be a Week 18 primetime game, Sunday Night Football to finish the season for the division or a playoff seeding spot. You know that game's going to have stakes.
Yeah,
Ah,
so I'm calling it
anyway,
now. We're going to be just outside playoff picture going into that Carolina game. We win Carolina, we beat Tennessee, and then it's for the division to get into a playoff game against the Ravens.
all right, then let's fire this off. So Week
Yep,
10, loss. Are we
I'm
loss.
gonna
talking
say
about that?
loss.
Okay, all right. Are we in Philly? Yeah, we're in Philly. I would say
Loss.
that's also a loss.
Loss.
All right.
We might
And
lose by
Yep.
50.
Broncos, I think we win that game.
That's going to be
Uh,
tighter than the experts
Thoughts.
think. I think that could be
13
tight.
10.
Like 1.5 spread. That's what I'm thinking. Either way, 1.5
I think,
spread. It's
yeah,
prime. It's
because
Prime
home team
Video.
gets
It's
3.
it's Friday.
I think the experts are going to pick the Broncos pretty heavy on that. I think we could have a chance. I don't know if we win, but I think it's going to be closer than the experts will predict.
Yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. That Broncos defense is nasty, but like, again, this is where you have to kind of lean into your veteran quarterback of like, hey, this is who I need to. This is who I need to
Jalen
lean
Waddle
on in
will
this.
throttle our asses.
Yeah, he might. I forgot to have
Bars.
Waddle. From the pit, not the palace. Okay, anyway.
What a pull. What a pull. Got a
Um,
whole lot of money. What's that guy
golly.
up to?
I don't know, man. He looks like a crackhead, the last like YouTube video I saw of him. But
Looks
anyway,
like.
yeah, sorry. Is next week,
Loss.
Texans. Yeah,
Loss.
I mean,
I
It's
mean,
at home. No, it's at home prime time. That's a win. That's a revenge game from last year. That's a win.
Rodgers allegedly was all right. Richie,
And
state your
honestly, I
case.
don't see the Texans being good.
Yeah, that's true. Well, CJ Stroud
their
didn't win them that
defense
game.
is
Their
just
defense
so
was just
good.
Their
Yeah,
defense is just
CJ Stroud
nasty.
threw like 6 picks and they still won that game last
Respectfully,
year.
respectfully, great college quarterback. Respectfully,
Yeah.
respectfully, respectfully.
I don't know. We don't lose Sunday night home games.
See, I'm kind of with you,
Uh,
Richie, in that aspect where I don't think we could lose this game just because it's like I just again Sunday Night Football at home. Like I know that was kind of the thing with Monday Night Football and that was the playoffs, but that was also towards the end of the year, or it was at the end of the year where it was do or die, and obviously we died. But um I don't know. I like that offense is not great. Like CJ has just regressed since he's gotten to the league. Like rookie year, CJ Stroud was something special, but they've just the Texans have stunk since then. Like their offense specifically. But again, it all depends on how Mike McCarthy coaches. So for now, again, my opinion could change, but for now, I will probably I'm in for a W.
all right. I think that it's a loss. I don't think Stroud throws 5 picks in 2 straight games against
What's
the
our
Steelers.
record through this?
And their
So
defense
You
is going to be lethal.
Two, all right. 1-1, 2-1, 2-2.
because we got to keep that 500 streak.
3, 4, 5, 6, 5. We are 2 games above 500, counting that as a win.
Hmm.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Jacksonville Jaguars on Monday Night Football in Everbank Stadium.
That's a game we should win, but at the same time, it's
That
sneaky.
seems like a game where their offense just
That's
lights us
that's
up.
that's a trap game.
Yep.
Jags going to be so bad, and then we're
Yep.
going to go into it confident with the extra day of rest
I agree.
and get our shit kicked in.
I agree.
That's
Yep.
but that's the Bayshore Tootin game.
Yep.
This next one, I'm gonna go win. Baltimore,
Home win.
1 o'clock,
Low.
home win.
Sunday 1 o'clock, I think win.
Yep. And then these next two, well, Titans, I think will win no matter what. I'm gonna actually try and
We
go to that
boys,
game.
boys, boys. We pause. We are way above 500 at this point.
Nah.
We can't keep. If you're counting the Jags and Ravens as wins,
I
we're four above.
I vehemently said that the Jags game is going to be a loss
Jeez. Okay, so
because
we're 1 and
I think they're
1,
just going to
two
light
and
us up that
1,
game.
2 and
We're either
2,
4 up or 3 up right now.
3 and 2, 4 and 2,
And
5
I
and
don't
2,
see us
6
losing
and
to
2,
Carolina and the Titans.
6 and 3, 6 and 4, 6 and 5, 7 and 5, 7 and 6, 8 and 6 is what we're at. Counting, I
So
think
you're
we just
telling
said
me after the Tennessee game,
counting the
counting
Ravens.
Carolina.
No,
Okay, so
counting the
after
Ravens.
I know. I'm just saying. After Tennessee, you're counting us as 10 and 6.
I I mean,
I don't think it's a guarantee we beat Carolina
I don't
or
think that is it. Well, the only thing is it's
Tennessee
at
could be a
home.
trap game.
It's at home. Tennessee, I think, could be a
No,
trap game, but I don't
no,
know.
both of those are fine.
I
I think
think
we're good on
I'm
those.
counting Carolina as a win just because we're at home, and
At home, yeah.
then Titans, they just don't. I don't
I'm
think they.
intrigued by the Titans.
I am too. Like
Didn't
they
they
haven't.
get they got like Carnell Tate, right?
They got Carnell Tate. They got
Year
Wando
two, Cam
Robinson.
Ward,
They have
Elikiah Manor.
they have
He
Robert
was really good.
Salah. They have Robert Salah as a head coach. They got Brian Dable as their OC. And their defense though, like that's
I
their
don't
sketchy
think they're going to
part.
be as much of a pushover as they were last year.
Hmm.
That I still think they're going to be a bad team, and you're going to be looking ahead to the Ravens on the road,
Yep.
especially if there are playoff implications. I'm not saying that we're going to lose that game, but that's one that I penciled in as, that's like a classic look ahead trap game.
Yep. I agree. And then for all the marbles, week 18, time is TBD. That's how you know the script writers absolutely know.
Monday night.
Sunday,
Yeah,
it's
it's going to
probably
be
going to be
prime
Sunday
time.
night at Minty
No, it'll be
Bank.
Monday night, the last game of the year.
It- I don't think they do that week 18. I think they stopped that week
It's
Oh
17.
yeah,
yeah,
it's all
yeah, it'll be
Sunday.
Sunday night.
Um, oh gosh, I think it's a loss. Like, I mean, at that point, like we have to feel like we have the playoffs at that point, but I think it's going to come down to seeding. Like, it's like, hey, like if you win this game, you're first in the division and you clinch
Yeah,
the
we're not
playoffs. If
resting our
not, you're in a
players.
wild card spot, kind of like what 2023 was, right?
Uh, yeah, I'm happy with splitting against the Bengals and the Ravens. I think that
Yep,
that's fair.
yep,
If we think that
We're
this team is going to be as good as they will be, hopefully.
yeah, yeah. I agree.
we're gonna lose on a last second field goal miss
This, yeah.
from 10 yards out. Boz is gonna get trucked.
Oh my God. That was the greatest night of my life.
7-6,
What's
7.
what's his name's gonna truck him?
Sorry, I'm trying to
Fuck.
do what our record prediction was. I'm sorry. Right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wins on the season, is what I
Yeah,
have
dude,
us at.
Max Crosby's gonna come out of nowhere and fuck him up. Oh wait.
We have officially the Jagoffs have the Steelers going 10-7, just like last year. But again, we're all basing this could be completely different because like we're basing this off of what we know from Mike Tomlin, right? Like this
Yeah.
is our Mike Tomlin knowledge to where we know what's going on. Like we've played these games before to quote Squid Games, but um, yeah, Sorry, that was a
I'm
really bad joke. But
I I don't hate that. Like obviously we came up with it together and obviously I'd be very happy with 10 and 7. I
hmm
think that there is a legitimate possibility that is around 50 if not more that we lose at least 5 or 6 straight coming out of that bye.
Oh yeah,
At Cincinnati, at Philly, Denver, Houston with that defense, Jacksonville prime time, and then you go to Baltimore.
yeah.
That's just a ridiculously difficult stretch.
It's awful. I mean, like, can
Have
I?
again, but having Carolina and the Titans at the end of the year is
It's
a
confidence.
good.
It's
It's a
confidence.
good. It is a very not to overlook them, but it is a good feeling that we have an easy-ish type ending of the season.
Yeah,
Something we haven't had in years.
Carolina worries me a little bit, and I'm not saying that just to
They
just
they won their division last year. It's a
they
shitty
did.
division, but they
Somebody
won it.
had to win that division.
They also took the Rams to the brink. Let's not forget about that. They
Yeah.
took the Rams to the brink. The Rams almost lost that game, which is insane. But
Yeah.
no, I
It
think
don't
that
matter. Rams are winning the whole Super Bowl, anyways.
you know it'd be hilarious, and I I'll talk to you
It
guys.
doesn't matter.
We'll do another episode about what I think about Rob Manfred. But anyway, I have a theory, a game theory. Anyway, um. Sorry.
Deep hole.
No, I think yeah, deep pull, bag pull. No, great prediction. I think that was good. Now to get into it, um, I tasked everyone with doing a podium since this is the Yinzersode, of the worst Steelers losses. Um, I know you guys have been around for a little bit longer than I am, so obviously you guys probably remember some things when you were kids, but. I have my list, and I got way too deep into it trying to make this list. I just like all the emotions kept coming up. I was like, dude, I just remember how pissed off I was when I saw these games. So I'm gonna spin the wheel. Essentially, what we do is like you guys can choose where you want to draft, and then the rest will just kind of fan out. So I will spin the wheel first. The wheel is fair, the wheel is just. And of course, I get first. I'm never beating the rigged allegations, kind of like our Dynasty League.
Yeah, this is
Okay,
unbelievable.
yeah. You know what? For the sake of guests, I'll do another spin. For the sake of guests.
Please be Logan.
Can you imagine?
Just auto rig to always go to Logan.
All right, Richie, you can choose where you want to draft first.
First pick. This is a draft type scenario. Or we
Yeah,
have multiple
so
picks.
No,
essentially
this
the
is
Okay. All
a
right.
pick
All right. All
to
right.
go first or third or second.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I get to. It's
Just
just a
for right
number. I
now.
don't have to pick the game.
Spin the wheel to
Not
spin the
yet,
wheel.
not yet. So essentially, like you pick where you're drafting, and then we'll go into that.
I'll take one.
Okay. All right.
How
Okay.
many picks do we pick?
I'm gonna go three. It's podium, so we're doing three. So like first, second, and third. I'm gonna go
Okay,
third. So
gotcha.
Joey, you are going second.
Okay.
So I will stop sharing my screen now. But all right, Richie, if you want to kick it off, go
Blake
ahead.
fucking Bortles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who the fuck is that?
Had it on my list. Great pick. Great
Like
I
it
pick.
mean,
here.
like, plain and simple. That was like my first year really getting into the Steelers. I'm like, oh shit, we got the Killer Bees, we got Boz, we
Oh
got Ben,
man.
we
Oh
got
man.
like,
Oh man.
we got Le'Veon Bell. It's like, what else can we do? That was our year. We built up everything
Oh.
perfectly, only to get blown the fuck out
It's that
by
Oh.
fucking
Blake
defense.
fucking Bortles.
Golly, man. That shit sucks so bad. I don't
Playoff
even.
game
I don't another part of that
That
season. Mm.
that was on my short
at
list.
home,
I was gonna say anytime we
just
played
shell shock.
Jacksonville in 2017 because
Yeah.
they rocked our shit that first game in like
Yeah.
week 3, and then
Yeah.
yeah, that playoff game was just a disaster.
Yeah. It was so bad. But all right, Joey, your second pick.
All right, so I took this in a bit of a different direction. It said podium of worst Steelers games you've witnessed. I'm going live games that
Oh,
I have been
okay.
to.
All right.
I don't think that I'm going to do well on the graphic for all the 15 people that vote. But if you do listen, hear me out. These are games that I am emotionally tied to. Obviously, it's different from, sitting on your couch having, 8 beers and watching the Steelers lose in the Super Bowl or the playoffs and then going on with life. Having a
Rich,
whole
hold
day where
up.
you go to the game.
I want to interrupt you for a second and tell the 15 viewers that is exactly what Joey does after every like heartbreaking loss that he witnesses on his couch. He drinks like 12 beers and then watches Steelers highlights tapes from the
Yeah.
Super Bowl runs. But anyway, sorry, continue.
Yeah.
Just wanted to jump in there.
Was doing a
I
little
have a video
basement,
of him
doing
sitting
a
in his
little basement
driveway,
cleaning.
just fucking crying.
Found found this bad boy. That was after a Xavier game, I think.
Yeah,
It was something. I just remember
yeah.
walking away, like I'm like several hundred yards away, and I'm just zooming in, and you're just fucking
Yeah.
head down in the rain. It's pouring down rain.
Yeah.
Just so defeated.
Man.
Um, but yeah, so I went with something where it's my whole day. I'm emotionally tied to it. I've been to the event. Um, so first off, I'm gonna go 2023 week one against the 49ers. Um, I woke up
I
that
forgot
day.
about that game.
I woke up that day at 8 o'clock with the nastiest hangover because I got blitzed watching Phil Dracovic play the UC Bearcats in the worst game of football a quarterback has ever played. So that was already a terrible start. Had some beers at the tailgate, was feeling good. We have Kenny franchise coming off the preseason. It's year two. We're going to be great. They, we didn't stand a chance for 1 second of that game. Absolute domination
Oh,
was
so
one of the
bad.
worst games I've ever witnessed live. The
So
49ers
bad.
fans took over the stadium, which I hate when that happens. That was the worst game that I've ever witnessed live,
So
without a
bad.
doubt.
So bad. I agree. That was oh, it's a great pick. That I forgot that game existed. I honestly, and I still remember the graphic of where they had like 199 yards and Cam Hayward. It's just him with his head down, and we had like -1 yards.
Yeah.
It
And
was
then and then he went home and couldn't provide for his family.
that's an inside joke. The joke I won't explain it to the viewers. We'll explain it if we blow up, but there's no need to expose our secrets now. Oh man. Um yeah, I think I'm shocked it didn't go two, but I do appreciate the creativity that Joey did with this. Mine I had the 2020 wild card versus the Browns. Like
Yep.
That was a good one.
that whole weekend I was just so defeated because not only was my birthday coming up, but I also had to watch the Buckeyes get dismantled by Alabama. And then I also had to watch the Browns just dismantle us at home on live TV. And not only that, it was the Baker Mayfield led Browns. So
Yeah.
I
Well, the
was,
first play of the game goes above
oh,
his fucking head.
Yeah.
Pouncey has
Pouncey
never
blew
done
it.
that once in his
In
career.
his
And
last game, he blew it.
last game. And hey,
That was
maybe
that
that's
was
why
the
he started
second part of
doing
that for
it.
me was that picture and gif of Ben crying.
Oh
Like
yeah.
that hurt. That
Yeah.
was the worst.
That was tough. That was real tough. Um, and then honestly, I'm my second one. I'm gonna tell a little story for this one. So we're sitting there. It's December, specifically December 17th. December 17th, 2017. The Steelers are playing the Patriots. It's for the first seed in the AFC. I'm sitting there. Jesse James caught that fucking ball, by the way. Anyone else who says differently does not watch a single fucking minute of football, not a second of football. Besides Patriots fans who tell me that shit. But anyway, the reason I'm telling the story is because Jesse James caught the ball. He went across the line, and me and my dad, we jumped into each other's arms. Like that was the year. 2017. Richie mentioned it earlier with losing to the Jags, but that was the year, man. There was no beating us. If we had gotten the first seed, gotten the rest, let the Jags play their first game, which would have been against the Patriots, we would have. I'm still wholeheartedly convinced that is the biggest what if in Steelers history because that team had it, man. I'm telling you. But the reason I bring that up is the moment they took that shit to review, my dad and I sat there. We're like, what is going on? This kid, like, he clearly crossed the line, took the touchdown back. Then we didn't even end up scoring that fucking drive. It just, ugh. I like, it is burned into my brain that I literally cannot get that out of my head. It replays in my head every time we play the Patriots. But anywho, sorry.
Honorable mention, Demario Thomas.
Demario Thomas. Oh, it's a good one. That's a good pull.
R.I.P.
Yeah, RIP. The where
Yep.
First play of overtime.
yeah, Tim Tebow
Got
fucking
Tebowed.
slung that rock.
Mark Madden
Yeah.
made a rap song the day after, and it was to it was to a Tupac song. Tupac.
Two-pack.
Yeah, that's my
Tupac.
bad.
Drew
Uh,
Allen and
it was.
two-pack.
I'm gonna stand by Drew Allen. That's his name, or Drew Ally. Um, but no, it was Ike Taylor got burned in Denver. Ike
The
Taylor
California
got
love.
burned. Yeah, California Love. That was it.
Yeah. Oh my
I'll
God.
send it to you guys sometime. It was hilarious. But
I,
it's my pick, right?
yep.
Well,
Yep.
good thing I wasn't gonna pick Demario Taylor or Demario Thomas, whatever
Oh
he's
God.
Demarius,
You're
R.I.P.
shredding his name.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
I
man.
know. Um, my second one was 2016 at home against the Cowboys.
Oh,
I
that
don't
was
know
a
if you
fun
guys remember
game.
that game. It was a really good game. The Steelers ended up winning with 50 seconds to go on a fake spike from Ben to AB. And then with 5 seconds to go, the Cowboys actually won the game with a Zeke Elliott 30-yard touchdown run. Um, that was a
Yeah.
really fun game, and that was a cool moment to see the fake spike. But like you thought that you won against this upstart Cowboys team, and then a fucking 30-yard run from this rookie beat you. It was that was a sad moment.
Zeke was something special in college and rookie year, but he hasn't been anything since. But anyway, sorry, I won't touch
Yeah.
too much on Zeke anymore. He's not a Buckeye. But anyway, all right, Richie, you are getting your last two picks to end us off here.
I'm gonna take the 2022 game of Steelers versus the Buffalo Bills. Steelers were 1-4, Bills were 4-1, and we lost the game 38-3.
Oh yeah. Was
Just
that the
That game
beat
sucked.
down.
was that the
Just
Kenny Pickett
fucking
fight game?
beat down.
Yes,
Was
I
that
think
when
that
Kenny got in
was.
that fight?
I think that
Yeah,
was.
that was
Yeah.
awesome. That
Yeah.
game sucked. It was
I'm
terrible.
looking at stats right now. Kenny Pickett threw one interception, three sacks, 327 yards
Oh,
Garbage
somehow.
time yards.
oh.
Oh, here we go.
His QB rating was 74.8.
Oh gosh, so bad. Ugh.
3 points the entire game.
300 yards though.
Case Keenum came into the game.
ugh.
Oh, yeah, clean up duty.
Clean up, dude.
Dude,
Yeah, the
remember
commercials.
who was the backup for the 20 or 21 team when we won all those games? Was that Mason?
Landry Jones?
No.
No,
That was the
no.
no no.
Oh,
So that was
are you talking about
hold on.
Duck?
That was the
What are you
game
talking
Dave
about?
Davis had 171 yards on us.
Oh, I
Oh,
remember
that was
that.
the one where he yanked that ball from Minka. Oh gosh, man. Ugh. This
His
is.
longest was a 98-yard
Oh
reception.
man. Ugh. Wait, what backup are you talking about, Joe?
The- Shit.
What
I forgot
year?
who it was. It was the year that we went 12-0. And like we kept putting in like the same backup because we were beating the shit out of teams. And I kept sending out like a text with like the bat signal. But it was Mason. Yeah, I think it was Mason.
It had to
Because
have
I
been
was living
Mason.
life. And I was like,
That was
they're putting the
that
bat signal out for Mason to come in. But
still so fraudulent. But anyway,
yeah.
Richie's got one more pick, and then he finishes it off.
I get 4 picks.
Oh shit! No, was that your second? Every two?
The bit
No,
so it
I had
was
Jags, and then I had Demario Thomas with the Broncos, and then I had the
oh, so you,
38-3
you skipped the
Bills.
spot.
Oh yeah, you skipped. You're supposed to do snake. It's like a snake draft.
Okay, well, you guys weren't.
I guess I wasn't clear
We
about that.
we weren't
I'll
talking
go.
because
Someone else
we
fucked it up because I think Buckets
understood
only
the
picked one before
No,
that.
you said Demario Thomas right after Logan finished, and I didn't get
Oh,
get it. chance to talk. It's okay.
Yeah, it's
I wasn't gonna
fine.
pick that
I'll
anyways.
let you have
That
it. I'll
was
let you
that
have
was on
it.
my short list if you guys took the Niners game because that was a bad one. I had like
Yeah,
a short list of the Jags in that game when they lost in Denver.
Yeah, those are
yeah,
the two
Um,
big ones that come to mind.
my
yeah.
last pick, this kind of shows off the shortcomings of live games because I haven't between like 0 and 16, I went to like one Steelers game and then I've just started going to games in like 2022-ish. And I've been fortunate enough to see a lot of wins. So this one is, I think, the only other loss that I've seen. It was 2019 against the Bills. That was at the height of the Duck hype. So the tailgate that I went to had a giant inflatable duck. There were ducks everywhere, everywhere. Everyone was duck calling. I had a duck hat. We go into the game against the Bills. They ended up winning 17 to 10. Duck Hodges' stat line, I noted this down, 28 to 38, 202 yards, a touchdown, and four picks. And it was cold as shit that night.
Yeesh.
But yeah, that is not as deep or as painful as some of these other ones.
Yeah. No, I mean it's personal to you.
It's
You
a it's a
decided.
deep cut.
Yeah, no, that is a deep cut. I'd give that to you. Hmm. Deciding between two because the one yeah, you know what? I'm ripped this one. Uh, 2018 versus the Saints, the Juju
Oh,
fumble game.
oh.
Um, I still consider that game I don't know if it actually was or if AB had another one after that, but I think that was the last game before he went fucking nuts and started calling Juju poo poo piss poopster on his Twitter. But yeah, man, that game sucked. I remember I was like at work. I used to work at a movie theater, but I was literally at work, like in the break room, watching that game and just checking it out. And I just remember watching the Juju fumble. There was so much shit that happened in that game. The Joe Hayden PI that was just
Oh,
phantom.
yeah.
There was a phantom PI, and then he just couldn't escape the refs. So I don't know. That
Going
game sucked.
Speaking about the fall of AB, this is kind of just like a stupid fun fact. My dad's buddy was the cop in Ross who busted AB for going like 100 on the one road. I can't remember. On
That's
McKnight.
awesome.
McKnight.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
he was the guy who pulled him over. So that
That's pretty
was like
sick.
that was one of my like three truths and a lie for like Manresa college orientation. It's like I know the guy who pulled over AB.
That's awesome.
I did
Um,
have one extra game that
okay.
I was at, and I don't know why I didn't say this earlier, but I was at the game in 2018. It was the last game of the year where we beat the Bengals 16 to 13, and
Oh,
we
and
needed
everyone was cheering,
that
here
was
we
the
go,
game.
Brownies.
Yes. So at the game, we had to
Oh,
have the Browns beat the
I
Ravens to move
remember
into the
that game.
yeah.
playoffs.
I
And so
actually think I was at that game too.
our game ended, and they showed the Browns on the actual like jumbotron, and everyone's standing for after the game. There's "Let's Go Browns" chants going on, and then Browns ended up losing on like a last minute field goal or something, 26-24, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And it was like we had so much hype going into the game, walking into the like Heinz Field for the play. Like it was almost a playoff game. We had to
Yeah.
win, and the Browns had to win, and it so many little things had to happen only for it to fail at the very end. That walk to that car sucked. I yeah,
I,
that's my worst memory.
it's a good honorable mention. I love it. I'm trying to think of my worst memories in high school because, like I said, I've witnessed like wins up until last year when I went to some of the games. I saw this one that really pissed me off was when it was the Packers Sunday Night Football versus obviously us, and I go with Paige. My fiance Paige, Packers fan, quote unquote. And we're sitting there, and she's like wearing her Packers sweatshirt and stuff, like all hyped for the game. She doesn't know a single player on the team other than Jordan Love. And I'm sitting there, great first half. Like I'm like, all right, like this is good. And we said it earlier when we were talking Steelers. let the foot off the pedal. When Tucker Kraft had that random like
Yeah.
75-yard catch
Yeah,
and run, I was
cooked
like,
us.
this game's over. And I know Joey's gonna be
And
mad
then
at
he
me for
got
saying,
hurt either that game or the game
yes,
after
he
and
tore.
never played again.
Deshaun Elliott tore his ACL that game too, and we just went like I was like, fuck this. Like this game sucks. And the worst part is Paige and I almost paid, I think we almost paid a G for those seats total. And we were sitting there and I'm like, Paige, like I'm so pissed off, like I need to leave. And she was like, no, we're not leaving. And I was like, we're leaving. So we got up and left. I missed Roman Wilson's touchdown. That's what I was most disappointed about. But anyway.
Oh, was that his first touchdown of the season?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, because I bet like $10 on him for like
I
140
remember that now. I
bucks
was
or
walking
whatever.
back to
And
the
I was
car.
as soon as Tucker Kraft scored that touchdown, I cashed out for like 30 cents. And
Oh
then
my
he
God.
scored.
That's so tough. It
I
was
was
it was
that
supposed it was a review. It was like a reviewable touchdown too, because he dropped the ball after he took like
I lost so much
as
sleep last that night. Not that it was like money wise, but it was just like
it's like, what am I doing? Oh,
why did
it's
I
so
cash out for
bad.
30 cents?
I don't know if we lost Joey or not, but
I was
um
beaten off.
yeah, he might be low key. One of the honorable mentions I had, just being a Steelers fan, was the Bengals just Super Bowl run in general. I was actually telling a
Yeah,
story about you at work today about how you got a video
I
of
was
it
on.
during the
Yeah,
Washington Post.
yeah,
Um,
I was on the Washington Post with a
yeah,
fucking
I
Cincinnati
was
Bengals garb on,
I
and
was
I was the
telling.
only one happy when they lost.
Dude, I still remember you sent the video to Joey and I. You're just filming it, like the people's reaction, not even in it. You're just holding it. And then you just hear the announcers go, snap, Joe, looking for someone. Aaron Donald, he's got him. The game is over. And then everyone just goes, oh, puts their head down like that. That part was fun. But as a Steelers fan, I was in hell during that entire
Oh my
playoff run.
God.
Because we all lived in Cincinnati, right? Because we were going to school there, and everyone and their mother is just jumping on the Bengals bandwagon, Bengals bandwagon. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
we're just all sitting here like, this is our living hell. Like Xavier even changed
yeah,
their
living in Cincinnati.
yes,
Yeah.
like Xavier even changed their website to be partnered with the Bengals for that like playoff run or whatever. And Joey was like, "This is chicken shit. Like, what are we doing?" It was headed to us, but I don't know.
That was the two worst parts of that whole playoff run was every single fan of any other team jumping on the
Jumped.
Bengals bandwagon.
They're like, "Yeah, you know
Which
what? I
like look, I'm not gonna say that I blame them, but like I don't know, you're a fan of these. Oh, here it is.
here it is. Here it is. Oh, look at him. You have to watch the YouTube to see this, by the way. This is the final snap of the
Can
game.
you
This
hear it?
is no, he can't hear it, but it's okay. Oh man, it's just
Oh.
oh no.
And the second worst part, that day fucking sucked. Every single bar on the banks was cash. I don't carry cash, dude. I'm not fucking 45. I don't carry cash.
I
So
can't.
I
I
I
carry like
didn't have a
$100 on me
I didn't
everywhere I go,
have
but
yeah, but I don't carry cash. But anyways, I didn't have a drink like the whole day until I
Thank
got
God the
back
Rams
to
won that.
somebody's
oh
apartment to watch the rest of it. Yeah, it
Jalen
was
Ramsey, GOAT.
yeah.
yeah,
P-
Patriot.
People, we were actually reviewing this at work today. Everyone's like, "Oh, Jamar was wide open. Jamar was wide open." He was not wide open on that final play of the game. He was like blanketed really heavily. They're like, "If only Joe got the ball off." Like, no, no one was open like that. Just good defense. Ugh.
Yeah.
But anyway, well, great episode, fellas. I appreciate you
Yeah.
guys joining. We actually talked for a hot minute. This will be a good one to upload. So appreciate you guys being on here.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and maybe we'll make
Please
Richie and
like.
Joey.
Please like and subscribe.
We're gonna we might
Turn
make
on those
them
notifications.
we might make them reoccurring guests during the
Yeah.
football season. Maybe
And
little
just
cameo
to
appearances
be clear, I was reminding myself when I listened to this because
because he's
I
not
might
liked
forget
or
to I
subscribed.
might forget to like and subscribe. So future me, like and subscribe.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Don't forget to show
Uh,
love to them. I'll tag them in the comments and show their Instagrams and stuff. But thank you and have a good night.
Here we go.
Here we
Here we
go.
go.
Love it.
Elvis.